Now, I pointed out to Secretary Yasai that the succession of controversial statements and comments and a real climate of uncertainty about the Philippines' intentions has created consternation in a number of countries, not only in mine, and not only among governments, but also growing concern in other communities, in the expat Filipino community, and in corporate boardrooms as well. This is not a positive trend. And as I candidly shared with the Foreign Secretary, your friends are also concerned about the loss of life in connection with the counter-narcotics campaign.
Goodbye, my friend. Your stay in my country was for your own benefit. We were fed with lies about evil, about China, na itong China may sungay, kung ano-ano lang. Ngayon ako, sabi ko, this has to stop. Because you are abusing the courtesy of my country. So I'll try to figure out a new foreign policy.
The Foreign Secretary briefed me on the important visit by President Duterte to China that recently concluded. And I reiterated that the United States welcomes a relaxation in relations between Beijing and Manila. Secretary Kerry was here in Manila only 3 months ago, and he made it clear that we support direct dialogue, negotiations between the Philippines and China, as long as they take place on terms that are acceptable to the Philippines, as long as they are consistent with international law. So it's a mistake to think that improved relations between Manila and Beijing somehow come at the expense of the United States. That's not the way that we think about it. This should be addition and not subtraction.
It's not severance of ties. When you say severance of ties, you cut the diplomatic relations. I cannot do that. Why? It's to the best interest of my country that we maintain that relationship. Why? Because there are many Filipinos in the United States, Americans of Filipino ancestry. Why? Because the people of my country is not ready to accept. I said separation. What I was really saying was separation of a foreign policy.
President Duterte himself has already walked back and explained the comment about quote-unquote separation from the United States. He described it as a reference to maintaining an independent foreign policy. Well, if separation means that the government in Manila makes its own foreign policy decisions based on its own assessment of the Philippines' national interests, then there's no need for a change.
Ito yung Amerikano, nakisawsaw eh. Galit man talaga ako sa kanila. You know, whenever they criticize us, ito si Goldberg, he was interviewed. I was, nandyan na yung kasi yung helicopter, so I had to go down. But he seems to be oblivious to the reasons why we had the ganyang away. At pinasabi pa ng, ayoko lang magmura. Sinasabi lang niya, wala, hindi kasi namin alam kung anong ibig sabihin eh. Alam mo, simple lang man yan, Amerika. Ang problema sa atin ganito, kami, may sama na nananloob noon pa. You know, you occupied my country for 50 years. And in your governance, pang-hold ninyo sa amin, puro sheer force, takot, at kayo nag-umpisa ng patayan. Kung ayaw mo nang lumaban sa inyo, pinagpapatay ninyo. Tapos doon sa Hulo, Marawi, Davao, ang massacre. Pila-pila ang mga katawan. Yan palang hindi na maganda sa amin yan. But what really appalls me, I really do not know. Hanggang ngayon, hindi nila naintindihan. Kakabalik-balik ko lang pati yun ang sinabi ko sa China. Ulitin ko lang to uli for your education para matuto ka. You are criticizing me sa drugs. Ayaw ko man naman pumatay ng tao. Sino bang may gusto? But you picture me as if I enjoy killing my countrymen. Kaya nga ako hirap na hirap, reaching out to everybody for peace. Nakausap ko ang komunista, pumayag. Na by grace of Allah, baka makaswerte ako ng peace agreement sa MI, pati MN. Ang problema ko na lang yung mga hardcore. But they must understand, ito yung Abu Sayyaf, that wala talaga tayong makuha kung magsige patayan. Ako na yung nakikiusap sa inyo, I make the guarantee na kayo, we will treat you equally. I will see to it. Yung Moro o Kristiyanos o Igorot will be treated alike sa panahon ko. Ayaw ko ng patayan kasi wala talagang mangyari. Kasi ang nahihirapan yung mga babae pati bata. So what's the point of ako na mismo nagsasabi, bigyan ninyo akong kunting panahon. I will improve the Moroland, Mindanao. Kaya gusto ko nga yung federalism. Yun man rin ang gusto ng mga learned na sa gobyerno, matagal lang sa gobyerno, from one administration to the other, right after the Spaniards and the American occupation. Paano na lang, pahirapan lang, pahirap na pahirap. Bigyan naman natin kunting pahinga ang mga tao. And I said, I will try my very best. Total, parang nakita ko, wala nang maging na may dugo lang naman ng kunti. Hindi naman talaga ako full blood. Meron lang akong dugo, lula ko. But still, there is a connection. May ang isang pamilya ko, sila Omar, sila Rodrigo, puro talagang Muslim yan eh. Nagsisimba talaga yan. Because sumunod doon sa if you want to marry a Muslim lady, you have to convert. That is why yung isang linya ng apo ko, puro Moro yan. So how could I turn my back? Paano ako kung magkagera? Saan ako kakampi? Kampi ako sa Kristiyanos o kakampi ako ng Muslim? Ilagay din ako sa alanganin eh. Ano gawin ko? Mag-suicide na lang siguro ako para sa basta panahon ko, marami kayong magwa. Yung ospital sa, I think it's in Basilan and in Hulo, it will come to rise. Bigyan ninyo, by next year, tapos na yan. Hospital. Tsaka yung trauma talaga. And there's a businessman who offered to help. Ganito yan eh. Sinabi ko na nung kampanya, hindi ako tatanggap ng pera sa mga taong may transaction sa gobyerno. Ayaw kong matali. Hindi na bali ako matalo. Basta hindi ako tatanggap ng yung mga bilyonaryo. So ngayon, tapos na ako, sige siya gustong salita sa ito. Wala naman na yan. Ako na mismo nagsabi, ayaw ko magtanggap eh. So what's the point? You do not have to explain to me. Tapos sabi niya, sige. Sabi niya na mag-donate na lang sila ng 1 billion. Kung gano'n, sabi ko, tatanggapin ko. gawin ninyong ospital sa Hulong o sa Basila.